Hey guys, welcome back. It's DJ, the Aspiring Gearhead, coming to you again on laundry day. Sorry for the noise. I would love to record more stuff for you guys when it's not laundry day, but that's literally the only day I have where I can get any significant work done. Anyway, today's work is once again going to be on the Elantra. I gotta detail the interior again. I know I already have a video on that, but I really need to do it again, and I figure I may as well show my second attempt. Basically what happened is, for those of you who caught the video where I replaced the valve cover, basically I think the most recent video I put up before this, my uncle was sawing lumber to build a platform bed for my little brother, which he did, but here's the thing. When they first started bringing lumber over, I thought he was just going to saw it up in the living room, assemble it there, so on and so forth. I don't know why I thought that. Garage does make more sense. But anyway, he did it in the garage while my car was here, and every time I bring my car in, I let the windows down just so I can give it a little room to breathe. So all that sawdust got blasted into the interior. And then, to make matters even worse, about a week ago, I went to local Circle. About a week ago, I went to the local Circle K to put some air in my tires, and since I wrapped that up fairly quickly, it had a vacuum attached that said, hey, you can use that. So I decided, yeah, I may as well vacuum out the interior a bit. After I vacuumed the interior, everything seemed cool. I went home, so on and so forth. Then the next day, my interior smells like literal garbage. It smells like garbage in there. It's gross.
That shit is gross!
So that's why I gotta clean it, and I'm gonna make sure to go really deep because I use that vacuum hose all over the place. Seriously, how does a vacuum hose make my interior smell like garbage? I don't get it. But anyway, I bought a few extra things to help with the deep clean, along with some of the stuff you already saw last time around. So, first things first, I'm going to disconnect the battery, take out the seats, and then go to town. Oh, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen corrosion or whatever that is like that before. And weirdly enough, it's only on this terminal. Other one, perfectly fine. So I'm wondering what's going on here. As y'all know, your boy has a lot of knowledge gaps to fill in, so if anybody can give me a breakdown on what that is, feel free to leave that in the comments. Anyway, on to the seats. Okay, now that both seats are out, I can get to the cleaning part, and I bought all kinds of goodies to help with that. So yeah, you thought I was playing, huh? You thought I would just go and clean it one time and then go, nah, this time I'm gonna get up in there. First step is to vacuum everything. Last time I just used our regular house vacuum because that's about all we had. But right now my van life aunt, who's actually moving over to Colorado, actually has this vacuum master that's in her stuff that she's planning to bring with her when she comes back for it. So I figure I'll give this a shot, see if I can get a deeper clean in the interior to start. And I gotta apologize in advance for the crappy lighting. None of the lights that I attached to the ceiling or the wall can really get in here, and all I really have are these flashlights here. My uncle actually bought me this work light. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with it where it doesn't work unless it's plugged in, and it's set way below the projected capacity, like what was quoted on the box. So I guess I broke it. I mean, I've charged the thing for 24 hours straight twice, and it's still not working. So I'm gonna just have to go to my uncle, hand it over, and say, "Here, go fix it." He probably choked me for that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my best with the lighting. We'll see what I got. I just learned something about my car. Apparently there's rear cup holders. I didn't even know that because you can't even really see it in the back because it's tucked under here.
I'm learning.
Beneath the seats, but so yeah, it's just click and then the people in the back can get refreshments. If anybody actually rode with me that often, I'd be like, oh, that's good to know. Just finished vacuuming all the carpet and fabrics in the interior. I'm going to do the same with the seats, but I'm going to give them their own section after I focus primarily on what they're about to go back into. So yeah, that's step one down. That vacuum worked great. I actually got to get one for myself once my aunt comes in and picks this one up. Now that I've lifted up as much of the loose dirt and stuff as I could, now time to actually throw in some cleaning chemicals. So what I'm actually going to do is lift a page from a book of another YouTuber that I watch all the freaking time. His name is The Detail Geek. He goes in really deep cleaning other people's cars, and it is basically ASMR for me. So I'm going to lift a few points out of what he typically does in his videos. So I'm going to fill this with some all-purpose cleaner, give it an initial spray down, and then use the carpet cleaner to soak it up after that. And then, if need be, for some stains that I found in the back floor, I'll even break out the steam cleaner. So, let's go. Okay, I'm going to start with the front passenger side. That way, if this goes kind of sideways on me, it's not the side that I'm sitting in. But with any luck, I should figure it out pretty easily. So I'm just, like I said, I'm taking a book out of the Detail Geek's game plan. Spray down some diluted all-purpose cleaner, agitate it with a spinning brush, and soak it up with the carpet cleaner. And then I can also throw in the steam cleaner if there's some stubborn stains. So let's get started. You know, I only just realized I didn't take a before picture. Then again, with this lighting, I don't think it would have mattered, but right now, I'd say it looks pretty good. That's after 2 runs with the method. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try on the floor of the rear. And this one actually has a stain. And I'm actually doing the before part of the video now, so we'll be able to see what this looks like after. Before. Yeah, it looks like the stain is still there even after the first run, so just to make sure on the second run, I'm going to go ahead and throw some steam in there. So far, that's after 2 runs. As you can see, that stain right here and actually one right here are still there. So I'm gonna have to get a little more intensive. But first, both of these sides have filled up the dirty water and drained the clean water. So 1 second while we adjust our technical stuff. So I'm gonna go over these spots in a little more detail, and just to really add into the mix and see what I can get out, I'm gonna throw on some foam cleaner just to see what I can do. Now just let it sit for 30 to 40 seconds. Fine with me, gives me a second to get a quick drink. Might be kind of hard to tell in this light, but I think I did get a lot of the dirt from that stain out of it. The one over here is completely gone, so it's slow but sure progress. I'm gonna let that one sit for a minute so I don't spend all day just focusing on this 1 square foot of carpet. I'm gonna start doing the other side now. So while my camera had a moment to charge, I more or less finished off the rear driver's side floor and even managed to get most of the that midsection on the floor taken care of. I'm going to swing back to that one again a little later. So now I'm going to tackle my seats, and I don't know how I missed that before, but that is a lot of brownish yellow. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be there. So yeah, time to go 4 or 5 coats on that. So that's all the spots on the floor in the back seat where the vacuum touched are clean. I'm going to let the car air out and dry off, and now I'm going to work on the seats. So I got to scrub all of whatever was on the end of that hose off, along with all the Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, and Arizona Summer. A lot of work to do. That's the driver's seat cleaned out. Luckily not a whole lot of dirt in that. But of course that's to be expected because I'm not nasty. I'm just a freak. Alright, on to the next one. I'm still in the process of cleaning, and apparently I gotta start shopping for some new headphones because I think I've been at this 7 hours. And they've run out of power 3 times. So yeah, I need something a little more longevity if I'm going to be out here all day. And that's both of the chairs done. I'm letting them air out right now. I gave them about 4 or 5 runs a piece to really get the worst of it out. Who knows, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more later on. But right now I'd say I'm at the point where I am confident that the smell is out. In fact, check this out. Yep, they smell like all the chemicals I put in, but they definitely don't smell like garbage anymore. Which I'm very happy about. Speaking of which, I gotta check the interior. I think the back end needs a little more, yeah, can't see in this light, a little more attention, but yeah, I'd say that smell's gone. I can actually get in this car without getting mad. Okay, now that all the carpets and fabrics are done, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with some of the plastics. Like the dashboard, where I found a whole lot of sawdust, and I'll see what I can do about the door, because those also have something a little different. See those black spots right there along the top? That's actually the adhesive from inside the door from when I took off the panels to change out the handles. So yeah, that's another reason for me to work on the plastics. But yeah, mainly I'm trying to make sure I get this sawdust out. Because, yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be anywhere near my car. So anyway, I'll start with the dashboard. I think I'm going to start with the brush and the vacuum to get rid of some loose dirt, and then I'll move on to some interior cleaner. My camera battery died, so right now I'm on my phone. I'm going to see how much time I can get out of that. But while I'm at it, I figure it's time for another break with my leftover White Castle. So yeah. Turns out my phone's got about 30% left on it, so that's a no-go. I'm just gonna have to actually sit here and enjoy my break. As weird as it is to say, I mean, it's weird to sit down and just do absolutely nothing. I feel like I always got to be doing something. Sometimes I end up doing too many somethings at once, but I figured this is a point where I should just be relaxing, but I don't know, just feel like I should be doing something. I don't know if anybody else ever feels like that. Let me know if you do. Funny little thing I forgot, and up until I decided to start cleaning the other doors too. All this right here, with this you can clearly see, but there's also some right here just under the foam. But yeah, that's residue from tape. I think it was duct tape. I don't know why I would use that. I should have used the clear masking tape. But anyway, when I first got this car, this window right here was actually missing. And I just left it for years. I think it was about 2 months before I started this channel where I actually I bought a window off of Amazon. It was clear and it didn't fit, so I ended up going to the pick-and part, getting this for about half to a third of the price of the one I got off Amazon. And then this one actually fit, although we did carve a little bit of the weatherproofing out to help things a little bit. And yeah, you could tell it's different because it's tinted. I can't roll up my windows right now because the battery's disconnected, but yeah, you can see this is clear, that's tinted. Eventually, I do want to get all my windows tinted, but you know, that's lower down the list of priorities. So yeah, for now it's just looking kind of funky, but I figure while I'm here, I should get rid of that residue. I'm slowly getting the adhesive off, but I think considering how much it's taking just to get little bits off, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna get like some adhesive remover or something, tack that first, and then wipe it up later, just so I'm not putting in more work than I need to. So yeah, that is it for cleaning the interior. I've literally gone over everything to the highest extent that I've ever done with this car. I'm freaking proud of myself for that. And yeah, smell's definitely gone now. Still kind of smells like chemicals, so I'm gonna let it sit and air out. I can pretty much put the seats back in a matter of minutes, so I can just let it air out overnight, put it back in tomorrow before I have to go anywhere. Since I work from home, so I got till the afternoon to worry about that. But yeah, I gotta admit, it is looking good in here. Smelling good. Job well done. And I actually managed to get this video done in a day. It's been a minute since I've had that. Most of my videos have ended up taking, you know, a week or two or more because I gotta wait for the part to be shipped, or I have to go find it, or I'm just so busy with work or whatever else I'm doing that I can't get in here and devote any real time to it. So I'm pretty happy that I managed to stick this one out. This was about, what time is it? I got about 8, it's almost 8 o'clock at night, which is more or less when I started. So I put it in a full 12 hours. And once again, yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm slowly turning into a narcissist, baby. But anyway, honestly, that's about it. I just gotta say, it's a good run. I managed to get what I accomplished done. I've done more than I ever have as far as, you know, cleaning. I still got some stuff to do on the mechanical end of things. Should be interesting. But yeah, all in all, a good day's work. So I'll go ahead and cap it off here. And so anyways, I'll cap it off here. This is DJ, the Aspiring Gearhead. See ya.